making it as number 9 in the United States. Maria, for the Modesto office, here's a heavy piece to take back home.
Let's go in our front office.
And as was probably alluded to here just a few minutes ago, we fully recognize that great companies are made up of great offices, great teams, and great individuals. So we wanted, again, you all to be and feel a full part of that for 2011. I believe Larry might have mentioned, but I may have missed it today, the fact that in addition to winning the #1 overall company in the United States for this year, I believe this is the first time all of you involved in the commercial, ag, and ranch land won the award for the top commercial company in Century 21 nationally. So congratulations to all of you. What's left? All right. Recognizing again the company for as already previously announced, #1 in the United States for both agency and units. We have these twin towers to present for 2011, the Century 21 M&M. Now, everything we've done so far are items that you could track. Again, we post these things on 21 Online. You can see what happens on a national basis for companies, offices, agents, etc. One thing that can't be done until the end of the year is to take all of the #1 companies in each country that we serve, and it's right now about 72 countries and territories that Century 21 is in, and we have to do a monetary conversion and say, okay, because your number, I don't know if it's over 35 million in commissions for last year for the M&M group. How does that compare to yen for the top company in Japan, for the euros, for the companies in the European theater? And this year, as you might have already heard, after all the math was done in converting, Century 21 M&M, you were not only #1 in the United States, but #1 in the world. Congratulations.
She doesn't like supporting out in front.
No, I don't mind.
For a joke picture, we don't mind. And now, thank you again, and I want to turn it over to the man with the world in his hand.
You know what, guys? Good morning. How are you doing?
Morning.
Morning.
I'll make this short and sweet because we all got to get out there and start selling real estate so we can come back here next year and celebrate. But now I can tell my kids and my grandkids that my opening act is Mario Lopez.
Yeah.
They did save the best for last because I'm unique. They did try to find somebody that looks like me, and they did a world search, and they said, can't find a Portuguese, can't find a and I said, Mom always said I was unique. I have 13 siblings, but she's tell Dad Mitch-Donald he's unique. So anyway, guys.
Desi Arnaz.
There we go. Babalu, Babalu.
Gomez on my Lucy. They did find somebody that looks like Laura Lee. They said anybody from the 80s, the disco era. Donna Summer get all rolling. But anyway, before I say a couple of things, I do need your help recognizing somebody that has lost her memory, and I understand why. I understand why she stopped in 2010. You know why? Let's all say, happy birthday, Miss Jen. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jen. Happy birthday to you.
maybe the microphone. I am blessed to have a lot of friends here. I am blessed to have a lot of friends in this room, and I look forward to making new friends for those of you that are newer to the company. But I will just share with you a short story about how the world has changed and how the market changed and how successful people and companies adapt quickly, and that's what we all need to do. In 2007, the market crashed, and it was loud and clear. I mean, heck, we came out of 2005 closing nearly 10,000 units company-wide, and we were half the size that we are today. And by 2007, we closed a little over 2,000. Man, if you think it hurt, you know, not having those closings hurt, well, welcome to my world. So we felt everybody's pain, but it was loud and clear what happened. It just crashed and stopped. And so thereafter, as soon as we felt that earthquake, we adjusted to it in many different ways. We were beat up by competitors, beat up by everybody that didn't quite understand what was going on in our minds and why we needed to adjust, because sometimes it's hard for us to put ourselves in other people's shoes. So, but we did what was good for our company, and we did what was good for all of us. And so therefore, we start going after you guys and say, get on REOs. Let's get on the REO train, because the market, the sellers will be banks and so on. Well, my opinion, and there's headlines all over. I just saw a headline a couple of days ago, but there's headlines all over that this is the changing game year again. And guess what? Short sales have outsold REOs. There's a report out that short sales have outsold REOs. What this tells me is that the world has not healed, but it's changing. It's changing because short sales is the new normal. And we will hopefully someday get into a normal market, but short sales is the new normal. REOs, it was never normal, it's not normal, it just repossessed properties in a different seller than we sell properties. But short sales, you're working with a seller and a bank. So in essence, it's somewhat normal, there's just more work and it involves more people. So for those of you that are not on the short sale train, please get on the short sale because they're outselling REOs. For those of you that did REOs and have done REOs, please do not sit around waiting for bucketfuls of them. Bucketfuls of REOs, because those buckets are getting smaller and smaller for many different reasons. And I know for the past couple of years we've been talking about how there's a shadow inventory. Guess what? From my understanding, my point of view, and we all have the right to have our own point of view, if they say there's about 1 million homes, shadow inventory, about over a million homes, right? If they dump all those 1 million homes, let's say 100, 200 in each market, they'll probably be gone in 60 days. Buyers are lined up, interest rates are good, prices are good, so they'd be gone. So what I'm trying to say now that the market, the economy is taking baby steps. And last year, last fall, Larry and I were invited to be the guest speakers at some kind of conference in Europe. So we went to Spain and Portugal as their guests. And you go in trying to share the little that you know, and you come back and you learn a lot more. And it was very interesting to see, and the reason I say the world is one is very interesting to see that it doesn't matter which country you're in, especially ours, because this is the very best country in the world. When something happens now in the country, it kind of has a ripple effect. In the old days, it was city by city, state by state. Now it's country by country. When we were there, they didn't know what a short sale was. They're still at the beginning of this nightmare. No wonder Portugal and Spain are at the edge of bankruptcy, because they're still at the beginning. And so we actually try to share what we know. We met with bankers, and bankers, their answer was, but they owe us the money. We're just going to foreclose because they owe us the money. And I said, welcome to our world. You have a choice. Either you can foreclose on them, or you can do a short sale and save yourself some money. And in Spain, the funny thing is that if you do a short sale, you're liable for the difference of the short sale the rest of your life until you pay it off. Whoa. So the point of my story is sometimes you have to go visit a neighbor to realize how blessed and lucky you are, because somebody else may have it tougher. So when we went there, it's a gorgeous country. Portugal is our heritage, but every country has its own beauty. But the rules and the laws are different, and people do survive. You should have seen they were excited to learn and to grow. But when we got to Spain, said, do short sales, and they go, but John, if they're short 100,000 euros, they can't buy another house until they pay that 100,000 euros. They can't buy a car until they pay that 100,000 euros. Nobody forgives anything. So anyway, the point of the story is, folks, congratulations. You are #1. Congratulations. We are blessed. And all I ask is to adjust as the world around us adjusts, to be kind to each other, to forgive, because when you don't forgive, you're only hurting yourself and no one else. So congratulations. Thank you very much. And let's have another great year, Scott.
We want all the award winners. We're going to take group photos of the offices. So like Modesto and Oakdale group, we're going to take a photo. Yes, Scott, so don't take off. We're going to go play golf. And then also all the award winners, we're going to take pictures of all the award winners as well. So before you guys all step out. Convention, like they all said, we arm twisted
And the boxes for the awards are...
Oh, boxes for the awards are up here, Jesse. They're down below, so all your awards, you have boxes. So the $2.99 special, it is in Las Vegas, so just a hop and a skip away. And $2.99 is only for M&M agents only. So right now it's at $3.99. Very soon we go to $4.99 for the 21 online. But it's $2.99 for M&M agents. And it's for a very short time. Okay? Let's get the Oakville group up here first, take a photo. Where's Cecilia?
Hey there, Bob. Congratulations, man. Hey, how's it going?
How are you, man?
Good, yourself?
Good.
Working hard? See you up there next year. Us. Well, yeah, I guess. Unless you're going to take one of those pictures. Next year we'll get them. Absolute, utmost confidence. Just a few pictures with them.
Did you say you had a problem with that, or is it working now, or what happened?
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with it, but I forgot what it was. Yeah, I had to take it apart. I had to take it apart, yeah, the battery compartment. It was,